Reenacting October. The moon is in awe of how we rose like morning at night against a sky that we don't own. In the glisten of your sweat, the Joburg of that night, I experienced the seduction of Jean-Paul Gaultier, the male. Fragrant bursts of orange blossom, amber, sandalwood, cinnamon, and lavender play hide and seek all across your skin. And I would die 1,000 times just to breathe you in, just to be born again. Because when moments like this begin, your body becomes religion, and I, not having all of you, is tantamount to sin. Again, the story unfolds, a lover and another one of those. So I proceed to limb for limb wrap myself around you in nostalgia, keep you prisoner to the heat of this moment. More hope than hell, we cast a spell of laughter rising from hips, meant to have you heaven bound and bound to my bed. Hush, the voice in my head telling me that you would return to her instead. Reenacting October. Your body feels like dancing, but that night it hurt like leaving. And even in the sometimes of wrong against right, I still want to experience your rhythm, want to love you like I love hip-hop, the way I hold jazz to my belly and balance blues on the tip of my tongue. Want to adore you, clavicle kisses, skin strokes of blue notes and percussion in lower back. I want to cherish you heavy and whole. Hold me like secret. But my heart is too keen, these arms, they linger open too long. The moon is in awe of how we rose like morning at night against a sky that we don't own. So this is to lay mistakes and memories to rest. Months of misunderstanding were resolved by kisses like night prayers. A cacophony of questions caught in caress and quietened into a hymn on skin. But the truth is, I don't want it to happen again. I'm trying to find a goodbye and mean it. Maybe I should walk away so you can see it. Let it all go, and this time we should believe it, because I remain in all this misery and you can't even feel it. More sadness than soil, holding on to hope and thin air is hurting. This back and forth has me salt pillar and crumbling. I don't want you in parts and pieces. The possibility of brokenhearted is now too close to home. This picture is all wrong because I'm all alone and you're either going or gone. And I'm growing tired of reenacting October. It brings me no kind of joy to admit it, but Nova, sometimes you are nothing like your mother's daughter. You only flirt with danger to regain some lost sense of power, men that are never yours to keep. You pack too much heat in your dainty ballerina body for them to know any kind of rest. You haunt them in their sleep. Yet again, you are that same mistake that every man in your bloodline has ever made. You have given face to the shame felt by your mother, your grandmother, and every great for whom the sound of a man's footsteps and a shutting door are commonplace. They are turning in their graves. You are that black magic woman who laid claim to their present and ripped their futures apart. There is no way to get past this. You curse your own heart, lonely girl. You throw your love at men like broken bottles, as if the only way to feel is to be cut first. You welcome the bruises, you thrive off the hurt until hands and heart begin to hemorrhage into this open wound that you find glory in writing poems with, lonely girl. Stop throwing your love at men like broken bottles, as if drawing blood will be the only lasting proof of this, the only lasting proof of us. The only lasting truth to this is being the other woman means you will always be left behind when he finally realizes what's right, inevitably. So lover, I can't see how I'm going to settle into this strange world of not enough, a rush of silence shaped like a Joburg skyline stretching between us, knowing that somewhere beneath this piece of sky you're draped in the affections of another woman's touch. More sadness than soil, truth settles like dust. I can't survive these liberations. This heart is too keen, these arms, they linger open too long and still. The moon is in awe of how we rose like morning at night against a sky that we don't own.